everybody, and welcome back to the Littleton Chronicles and episode 6. I just want to say thank you for all the love I've had on this series. It's been overwhelming, and we're now at over 250 subs, which is amazing. So thank you so much. Today we're going to tackle the power flower. It's called a power flower, or at least that's what we call it. And it's made up of antimatter relays, energy collectors, and an energy condenser. So I've bookmarked all of these crafting recipes up here so we can hopefully work towards it. Even if we get like a janky one set up to begin with, it then means we won't need to make a huge mystical agriculture setup with everything growing. Obviously, we'll still do a bit of that, but we can harness the power of the sun just to make items out of thin air, which is a lot of what this pack is Project Architect 2 is using ProjectE to build things. Like, we'll be able to get loads and loads of resources, build whatever we want with those resources, and if I get to the point of having the Supremium armor and the Awakened Supremium armor, we'll be able to fly to build our builds, so that'll open up many avenues of being able to build as well. So our first steps require quite a bit of diamonds and glowstone. Luckily, we've been growing glowstone. I do think it would be beneficial to make ourselves a better hopper pot and get ourselves some diamond seeds, because we don't have diamond seeds right now. So I've been turning all of our Inferium into Supremium as it grows, so we've got a good amount. I've also gone and made myself a Master Infusion Crystal, and that took 6 of my Supremium that I built up. So we're going to need the diamonds, the Supremium, and the Prosperity Seed Base. We're going to need to hop on in here and make ourselves some diamond seeds. I do love how quickly we're progressing through all of this. I was looking back at the last season and I was like, wow, it took us like 12 episodes or something like that to start the colony. And now we already have a functioning colony at episode 6. Like, I really did learn a lot from the last series. Another reason the EMC will be a really good, useful thing is because when I went mining, I gained a lot of magma blocks. Oh my goodness, I've got so much Inferium on me and I didn't even realise. That's annoying. I'm doing that right now. Also, unlike when we were doing this on the other world, when I click the shift button to make everything in the crafting table, it actually makes it, which is great, because I was getting quite annoyed and frustrated with it, where I'd click shift to create everything and it'd take either ages or just wouldn't do it. There we go, another 3. Just pop all that away. I do need 1 Supremium to make the Supremium farmland to go in the hopper pot. So here we go. 1 Supremium, 1 hoe, 1 dirt, 1 Supremium farmland. Now I want to upgrade this hopper pot to a tiered hopper pot. So we're gonna go and grab ourselves 2 blocks of iron and an ender pearl to do that. Our iron. Might as well make ourselves a bunch of blocks. There we go, we have 1 elite. And how do we get the next one? Oh, okay, that requires nether stars, so we will be waiting a while for that one. Alright, let's go put these diamond seeds on, because this will stop me from having to go strip mining for hours on end. There we go. And because it's tiered, it will grow faster. I could have made Insanium farmland, and then we could have had it growing even faster, but I do feel like this is fast enough. Like, we don't need to go crazy. So let's get down into the basement and get ourselves a starter power flower on the go. So to get ourselves a power flower, first of all, we need to make ourselves an alchemical chest. And we need to make all of these different covalence dusts. So we have low covalence, which is charcoal and cobble. We need medium, which is iron and redstone. Luckily you get 40 of these each. And then we need high, which is a diamond and a coal. So we've got that. We need a chest. Make this a normal one just in case. And here is our alchemical chest. Then, to turn it into an energy condenser, we're going to need 4 obsidian. Luckily, we have 45 because of when we went and ulti-mined a giant area of obsidian. So, we pop all that together and we've got ourselves an energy condenser. Now, to make the energy condenser work for us, we need to make these energy collectors and antimatter relays. You need to go Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3. So it's a lot of stuff. So if we make the base one, we'll be able to upgrade it eventually and it'll just work a little bit slower. So if we make the Mark 1 using blocks of diamonds, furnaces, glass, which I'll need to very quickly grab. I think we've got glass. Yeah, we've got 16, that's probably enough. Okay, so we've got our glass. We need to make ourselves some blocks of diamonds. And then we're going to want to also make ourselves 5 of these. And then these 5 will upgrade into the Mark 2s and the Mark 3s. I don't know if we have enough for 5. Oh no, we have exactly the right amount for 5. That's good. Chuck those in, and there is our 5 antimatter relays, which you use with dark matter, which is expensive. So we will be working our way towards a higher power, but we'll begin with the small, easy to upgrade. Then we're going to need 17 energy collectors for this. So I don't think, honestly, we have enough diamonds to get that far, but we can try. Okay, so we need 17 furnaces. We've got 7. We need some more cobble. 15, 16, 17. Okie dokie. Oh, and then we're going to need to very quickly just make all of our diamonds into blocks. There's 9. We can make 9. Have I got any more diamonds? Or is that all my diamonds? Oof, that is all my diamonds. It's okay, it'll still work. It'll just be a bit slower. So, let's go and make 9 of these. Well, okay, 5, technically. I have got glowstone powder upstairs, though, because obviously we've been growing it since we planted it, so we should be okay. And the glass. Okay, let's run upstairs and grab ourselves that glowstone, which I believe is this one. So we have been growing glowstone for some time now, so we do have quite a bit of essence. I can't remember how much it is, actually. Ah, okay. So as you can see, it is worthwhile getting this essence because it gets you plenty. So now we have all of the glowstone we will probably ever need. So let's make ourselves more of these. There we go. I really did think when I went and mined all those diamonds today that that was going to be enough diamonds for some time, but I was wrong. Okay, now we need to go grab our tools so that we can put this energy condenser outside somewhere. So I'm going to grab my axe for the trees, shovel for the ground, and sword in case there's any nasties out there. So I think for now, I'm going to put the power flower here. We can always move it at a later time. So we're going to clear the area. Because it's not that big. Oh, that was one of my lantern trees. Whoopsie. Okay, so we want to use some wood quickly just to make a tower tall enough. I think 2's high enough, to be honest. We might have to go under, but it'll be fine. Okay, so then what you want to do is get your energy condenser and your antimatter relays. The energy condenser goes up here, and then you surround it with antimatter relays. Oh, she failed. I didn't even bring the pickaxe, did I? Oops, let's go get that. Okay, let's not leave it to chance this time. Let's just go up. One more antimatter relay, and then we pop our energy collectors on top. Now we do need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. We could probably do 8 more. But this is what we're working with for now. Until we get some more diamonds. So what you do is then you take out this. Open this up. And let's trial the diamonds. So this is using the power of the sun and these antimatter relays and energy collectors to make us more diamonds. So when that reaches completion, it will make us a new diamond. Once we have the Mark IIIs, this will be like seconds, like making loads and loads and loads of diamonds. It'll be slightly OP. So the fact that we're using a slightly not so OP version is better. If we make a Mark II energy condenser, we can also throw in a bunch of stuff to make ourselves the diamonds as well. So let's see, what do we need to make a Mark II energy condenser? Ah, some dark matter and red matter. Expensive stuff. Very expensive stuff. And we've got 1 diamond. See? EMC is beautiful. So another integral part of ProjectE is getting yourself a Philosopher's Stone. So luckily we already have everything on us. An alchemist's best friend. Let's get things started. Craft a Philosopher's Stone. So you can also craft with a Philosopher's Stone. So the Philosopher's Stone can be used to turn coal into alchemical coal and iron into ender pearls. Oh, this was dangerous information. Of course, it's a Philosopher's Stone. It can turn things into anything. Why did we not think of this before? So in order to make ourselves some dark matter, we're going to need Eternalist fuel, which comes from Mobius fuel, which comes from alchemical coal, which comes from a lot of coal. So let's empty our inventory and get out all of our coal. So already while I'm walking around, whenever I hold over something, it's like lighting it up to say you could change all this. This could look like something else. Which is slightly terrifying. Okay, so we're going to use a bunch of this coal with our Philosopher's Stone to make ourselves alchemical coal. And then we're going to use the alchemical coal to make Mobius fuel. And you can also turn it back, which is helpful. Just in case you made too much. And there is our Eternalist fuel, which we're going to need. Ooh, magenta fuel's pretty. Sorry, I've never seen magenta fuel. We're going to need this to make ourselves dark matter, but that's going to require a lot of diamonds. So with the power flower making us diamonds and also our hopper pot over here making us diamond essence, I think once I've slept, I'm going to go down into the mines and I too am going to mine for a really long time and get some more diamonds as well. Okay, one intense, long mining trip later and an entire day passed into night, I got another stack of diamonds. We've also got 60 essence, which will help towards that as well. There's another 6. So that brings our grand total to 72 diamonds. And then let's go see how the power flower did while I was mining. The power flower had an extra 5. Okay, we'll see how far we get with this. Probably not very far. Okay, that gives us another 8 diamonds. So I'm sure we can make it a little bit further now. I think the best idea would be to maybe make a dark matter and then throw it into the energy condenser. But it is going to take a really long time because each one is 139,000 DMC. I've just made a discovery. You can actually throw things in here and it will convert it to EMC. So let's go grab some stuff that we don't really need and launch it in here to get ourselves some more EMC. So just inside my backpack, because obviously I've been mining forever, I have so many magma blocks. So we're going to chuck these in, because each of these has an EMC of 128, so they will help, and they are helping a considerable amount. We'll get another inventory full. And basically this is what you have to do to get yourself all of the dark matter necessary. So I'm going to go down and grab as much as I possibly can, and I'll come back to you when we have enough dark matter, and then we'll make some red matter. I've kind of jumped ahead of myself. I forgot I was supposed to be making these energy collectors first, and those require diamonds. So we might go back to the forward for a second. So if we swap this over to diamonds, that dark matter made us 33 diamonds. And look how quickly these magma blocks are making us diamonds. I should have done this in the first place. Silly me, but at the same time, I'm learning. I'm re-remembering this mod pack. We'll upgrade the whole thing, and then when we need dark matter, we'll get dark matter. I've managed to make 2 more with the amount of glowstone we had. So, might need to make some more glowstone first. Luckily, really easy to make glowstone. Like, we can do this with our ender pearls, everything we need, we can just make more of using the power of the sun. Okay, so we just need another 2 of these. Oh, actually, 4 more. Oh, we still need more glowstone. Damn it. I think I'm just gonna do that many, so we always have a way in. That's better. So now we've got even more energy collectors working for us, and it is starting to work a lot faster. So to upgrade them, we need dark matter. So we're going to need a lot of glowstone, and we're also going to need 16 dark matter for this. And then we're also going to need 5 dark matter for that, so we need at least like 21, 22 dark matter. That's doable. Okay, that should be enough glowstone, so let's change this over to being dark matter. Oh, I'm going to keep one of those diamonds just in case. Okay, there's 7. We've still got a long ways to go. Turns out uranium is incredibly good for making dark matter. It's a good thing I don't need this. I did leave a stack of both just in case, but... Oh, we're there! We're there on the dark matter. Now I need to figure out how to make red matter. Oh no, red matter requires 3 dark matter. Oh no. Okay, so we need to make 3 more of these, and then we'll have a red matter, and then we can start making the red matter, and then we should have everything we need. I've raided the resources cupboard and thrown in all the raw stuff. Turns out the ingots are useless, so I can't burn through all of our like hundreds of copper, but we can use the copper ores. Okay, so it was 3 dark matter, And 6 of these makes us a red matter. Okay. So it's time to concentrate on red matter, which is going to take even longer because red matter is even more EMC than a dark matter. Ugh. Okay, in order to make our Mark II antimatter relays, we're going to need obsidian, which I've just popped into the power flower to get us enough. We've got all the dark matter we need, and I think we only need 5 for this. So we'll take the antimatter relays out of the power flower and upgrade those now. Okay, antimatter relays, dark matters, obsidians, bish bash bosh. We've got our 5 antimatter relays. Installed, the power flower goes a little bit faster, but in order to go faster, we're going to need to use this dark matter to upgrade our energy collectors on the side, which is going to require a lot of glowstone and our dark matter. So I'm just going to pop... Oh, hang on, I've got large tunnel on. I'm just going to pop all these off. Then we're going to open this up and fill her up with everything necessary to make these 16 energy condenser Mark IIs. So now, to get the Mark IIIs, we're going to need red matter. So these Mark IIs will generate 12 EMC per second each, and they have a storage capability of 30 EMC. Sorry, make that 30,000, not just 30. So now with our energy collectors included, this is flying up. It's still going to take a really long time to get ourselves red matter, so we're just going to leave this for the time being. So while we wait for the red matter to accrue, we are going to work on the warehouse, university, courier and forester. To make ourselves a courier, we are going to need some iron boots, and we're going to use up our old iron boots from before we changed over to a diamond, and that gets us 2 couriers' huts. And where would the couriers be without their warehouse? This is just birch planks and a chest and the build tool. And then we need the university and the forester's hut. To make the university, we need 6 planks and 2 books. So we need some paper, and then we make ourselves 2 books and put those in with the planks and the build tool, and we get ourselves a university. Now we're going to make a couple of foresters' huts. This requires a stone axe, planks and the build tool, and then we get 2 foresters' hut for 1 stone axe. So let's go figure out where we're going to put all this. I want to put the forester amongst all these trees over here because I feel like this will be a really good area for the forester. And it's not too far away from the builder's hut and their house, and it's not too far away from the town hall, so they should be safe, and they've got this big old guard tower right here to keep them safe. So I think here is the perfect spot. So this is where we're going to put the forester's hut. I like it especially because there is a lot of naturally occurring maple logs here on the floor, so it really does look like you're entering the forester's hut, especially when this will make the perfect size for a pathway leading up to the door. So let's click go on that and give a builder everything they need to build this. To finish off this episode, I wanted to get a good amount of the colony buildings down so that we were one step closer to being able to leave the colonists to their own devices and they can be self-sufficient. We started off by placing down 2 foresters' huts so that the colonists had their own source of wood. I also then went and leveled these up to level 2. We then placed down a warehouse and 2 courier huts so they had somewhere to store their items, and also the courier is great for emptying the builder's inventories so they don't get full. I then also upgraded the warehouse to level 2 because it will just be beneficial to us to have even more rack space. Finally, I placed down the university there on the right next to our riverside residence, as it was the perfect spot to fit the building in, and I just thought it would be quite nice to have it on the riverfront. I then got the residence upgraded to level 2, And then I got our builders to build 2 new residences and upgrade those to level 2 as well. And I have built a beautiful river wall. I hope you've all enjoyed today's episode. I know it was a little bit different having the main focus be on ProjectE and the power flower, and then a quick colony upgrade at the end there. As we wrap up today's adventure here in the Littleton colony, I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Your support truly means the world, whether it's a like, a comment, or just you hanging out and enjoying this little autumnal escape with me. Building this cozy world wouldn't be the same without you all here. I hope you felt the warmth and charm of this place just as much as I have. So, until next time, keep crafting, stay cozy, and I'll see you all in the next adventure. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.